Never up, never down, never. Like a theme in a song, clever. Feeling high, feeling low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do.
Good morning everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing okay. So today is sort of the long-awaited explanation of Alaska, why we're going, what we're doing, what the plan is, things like that. So today is Thursday the 26th of June and we are starting our first leg of the journey today. So it's been a bit complicated, to be completely honest with you. So for those of you that don't know, I've got quite a lot of health conditions, so planning a trip like this has been wild, to be honest with you. So I'm just going to first explain why we're going, what we're doing, and then explain where we are now. So basically, my mum and dad was supposed to be going to Alaska on a cruise. I think they was doing a 2-week cruise. They was going to do a week on a cruise and then a week themselves, traveling around places in a car and things like that. And they were supposed to go in 2020. The trip got cancelled because of COVID, so they was going to rearrange for 2021. And I've got a feeling that it also got cancelled in 2021 because things were still really unsure about COVID still. It was kept getting lockdowns and things, so it got cancelled again. They was going to do it the following year in 2022. Now, for those of you that have followed me for a while, 2022 is a year that we don't like to discuss. I was in hospital for 6 months of that year. We just had a really tough time. We lost my granny early February. And then in October, we found out that my dad had terminal cancer and, he'd was given a prognosis that wasn't very long. So they was going to arrange for 2023, obviously if he was well enough, because at this point my dad was still completely well, you wouldn't have known that he actually had cancer, if that makes sense. But again, for those of you that follow me for a while, my mum and dad was building at the same time their dream home, and they was at the stage of the build where if they went away for 2 weeks, things could go quite wrong. They needed to give answers straight away. So with everything going on with, my dad's prognosis, and as much as they probably should have gone on the cruise and got these memories together, my dad was so focused on getting the house done and making sure we was all okay, my mum was okay. So they decided to wait until 2024 if he was obviously still here, because he did get put on a clinical trial, which did seem to be working for a little bit. The cancer kind of stopped growing, but we actually lost him in December of 2023. It was the 6th of December. So I feel like I can talk about it actually quite well today. I don't feel like I'm actually going to cry. But yeah, so obviously they never got to go on the cruise, and my dad actually did say to my mum, please, carry on with your dreams, carry on doing things. I don't want you to not do things because of, not being with dad anymore and, him not being here. So she still wanted to follow their dream through, because it was literally their dream, and it was, like I said, for the 30th wedding anniversary. So very, very, very lucky to my mum to even suggest this to us. But basically she decided that she still wanted to go to Alaska and bring my dad with her, bring his ashes, and she wanted to scatter him in every port, so he's still going to Alaska. So she's very, very kindly offered to take me, Rob and James, so all 4 of us are actually going, which is literally a holiday of a lifetime. It's something that me and James probably won't even discuss, because the prices are so much, and it's just something that we just never probably would have thought of going, because it's kind of a dream destination, if that makes sense. So yeah, we're very, very lucky that my mum has offered to do that for us. So it's took quite a lot of planning. I'm very, very looking forward to it. It's going to be a really, really nice family trip, but at the same time it's obviously so sad that dad's not here to enjoy it. But like I said, we're still taking him with us. We've got a little tiny urn, and we're going to put his ashes in there and scatter them at every port, so he can still go to Alaska. So yeah, it's just been a bit of a whirlwind trying to plan everything. So the original plan was we was going to fly today from Manchester to London Heathrow, stay overnight in a hotel, and then tomorrow my home care company Kaleo was going to meet us at the airport, drop off my TPN in the cool boxes, because for those of you that don't know, it needs to stay refrigerated all the time, and then we was going to get a flight from London Heathrow to Seattle. However, over the past few weeks, we've kind of been like stressing about the fact that, you know, in the morning of when we're supposed to go to Seattle, what if there's an accident on the motorway? What if my TPN company doesn't turn up? Like, it's just a lot of stress that, as much as it would probably have been fine, we kind of wanted the idea of already having all of my TPN itself. The reason why we weren't going to take it ourselves originally was just because we've got so much luggage, so much feed, you know, we wouldn't have been able to get on the train easily with it all. We wouldn't have all really fit in the car with it all. So change of plan is Mum and Rob are still going to take that flight today and meet us in London Heathrow. Me and James are going to start our journey of driving to London Heathrow today, and we've actually had to book a second accommodation. So this might sound super confusing, and I'm sorry if it makes no sense, but we've had to book an Airbnb because as soon as we get to London, all of my TPN needs to go in the fridge and the ice packs need to go in the freezer, and you know, it needs to be prepped ready to fly the next day, because the next day on Friday when we go to Seattle, it's a very, very long haul flight. It's like 10 hours or something, so we need to make sure that my TPN is put in like very last minute because it lasts 24 hours in the cool box. So yeah, we booked a second accommodation. We couldn't get a refund on the hotel. And the hotel wouldn't provide a fridge big enough for it all, so we've basically booked an Airbnb for a fridge. Like, that's basically what we've done. We booked it to put our TPN in because we're going to drive to it's just so confusing, honestly. So basically we're going to drive to London Heathrow today. We're going to drop my TPN off in the fridge and put the ice packs in the freezer, leave all my cool boxes there, and then me and James are going to go meet my mum and Rob at the Radisson Hotel. We're going to stay there overnight because we couldn't get a refund and we've still got breakfast there and stuff. We're going to get up in the morning, have breakfast, and then not too long before we need to get to the airport, me and James are going to drive back to the Airbnb, pack the CPN, and then drive to London Heathrow while Mum and Rob get an Uber there and meet us there, and then we all go to Seattle together. That is the gist of it, and it is very, very confusing, but I've always said, like, I don't want things to stop me from, you know, doing things, and my dad especially would not have wanted like us to have not done this, or me to have said no to all of this because it's too complicated. Like, he was the type of person, especially, you know, as soon as he got that diagnosis, as much as how hard it was for him and for us, he kept going. Like, he didn't stop working, he didn't stop helping with the house. Like, he just honestly was the strongest man I've ever met in my life, and if I can continue that because he is part of me, then I will do that. So yeah, it's a bit stressful, but we're gonna do it. So I've kind of had like a bit of a chill morning, to be honest with you, because I actually packed over the weekend. Like, I kind of feel really organised, which is worrying because I'm never usually like this, so I kind of feel like I'm forgetting something really major. But I'm just gonna get ready now. We're gonna be setting off in like an hour or so. Mum and Rob should already be on the way to the airport, and me and James will start our road trip. So it's a bit complicated, but I'm going to take you along the whole journey with us, so you can enjoy what we'll be doing on the ship, like how my medical conditions are going to manage on the ship, and there's going to be a few surprises on the way which I'm going to explain to you shortly. But yeah, welcome to the vlog. Sorry this was a huge introduction, like really long, but didn't know how to explain it in a better way. So welcome to the vlog, and speak to you soon. Okay guys, James is currently loading the car, and the time has come to pack TPN because we're going to be setting off really shortly.
Hello!
We're very excited, but we're really sad at the same time to leave Louis. But yeah, so I feel like we're quite organised, to be honest with you, but yeah, all of this needs packing. James is doing the car, like I said, so let's get cracking. But I did double check this morning and last night that all of them was definitely frozen, all of the ice packs, so that's good. I need 12.
12?
Yeah, 2 white and 10.
2 white, 10 green.
Yes, please.
What dates?
They should all be fine. 1, 2, come on then.
No, just want to put some in. Just thinking my body temperature will heat them up. We don't want that to happen. 7. Yeah.
Nice.
Right now I'm standing in a corner. I see you from across the room. It's kinda crowded here, but I know you see me too. Everybody's singing, oh, everybody's singing, oh.
Okay guys, they're all done. Thank goodness. James is doing all the heavy lifting and taking everything to the car for me. So I've got my spare tape, scissors, so as soon as we get to London, we're gonna unpack the TPN, put it in the fridge and then go to the hotel. So yeah, I don't feel too stressed, but I kind of do, but I'm trying also like not to stress about it, if that makes sense. Here he is.
We'll get going now. We're gonna be gone for 2 weeks. So if we just count 1 poor week there, then we'll be back. Here with it, yeah.
Oh, good boy. Wasn't even recording that. But basically, we are on our way to Heathrow now. It's 3 hours 52. James has done all the checks on my car, screen wash.
Engine oil, brake fluids, engine coolant.
All of that.
Lights,
Fun
everything.
stuff. And the tyres. I don't know if he said that, he pumped all the tyres up. So 3 hour 51 now. Just filled up, so we're gonna be on our way. Okay guys, so we have been travelling for roughly about 2 hours so far. Just stuck in a bit of traffic on the way to London. However, everything is going fine. We're just taking it slow, not rushing.
Nice and chill.
Yeah, but as soon as we get there, we need to unpack all of the TPN and get it in the fridge ASAP. But because we've got 24 hours in there, we're not concerned because we've got ages. So even if we get there at like 12 PM tonight, we're fine. 12 AM?
12 AM, yeah, because it's 1 PM now.
Yeah, so James is doing the good thing and I can be a passenger princess.
Yeah, we meant to arrive at 22 minutes past 3 and we set off at 11, so
Not too bad.
not terrible.
But there's just been an accident on the other side of the motorway, so our side of the motorway was being nosy and everyone was in traffic, so everyone was staring at it. Typical Britain.
Yeah, it is.
Okay guys, just another update. So we are 16 minutes away. So it's been, I'd say that we've been in the car in total for like...
It was about 5 to 11 that we actually got in the vehicle.
I'm just going to let him concentrate a sec because this looks a bit scary.
You'd have to be having an anxiety attack of this. I'm coming in!
Yeah. You good?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, so we're in London now. 15 minutes away. Wow, that jumped quick. 15 minutes away from the destination. So we have spoken to Mum and Rob, and apparently...
JJ.
Oh, damn. I'll explain that in a minute. BG.
God, it's alright. Alright, we're 6 all. Oh.
God.
Gap! I don't know why that counts, but it's just funny.
Yeah, I spoke to Mum and Rob, and their flight has been delayed like 2 times now. So the flight was supposed to be at 2 and now it's going to be at 5 to 4. God, I'm going to shut this window down and for me to hear me. My aircon's broke, I think I told you in a vlog a few vlogs ago. Anyway, on the way, it's not been too bad of a drive, but obviously I've not been driving, so...
I was going to say. It's not been too bad of a drive.
No, it's been alright.
You bought Percy pigs and I'm happy.
Yeah, I bought some Percy pigs. We stopped off at services, James wanted to stretch his legs. But yeah, so we're not too far off now, like I said, it's really busy. But we've just been playing a game in the car that I've never ever played before, and it's just called the Reg game.
Just the Reg game?
Just the Reg game. Have you made this up or is it like a known thing?
My dad used to play it with us when we were younger.
Okay, so it could be a Mike Jeffers thing or it could be a well-known thing. But basically, BG, or is it that same car?
I don't know. I don't know!
Limo.
Oh. Haha!
No, this isn't going to make any sense. We're playing a Reg game, basically, where you have to find your initials. So mine are BG. So if I see that together, I get a point. If he gets JJ, he gets a point. Then, if I get BVG, I get 5 points.
Yes.
And then if he gets JMJ, he gets
5 points.
5 points. But then, how is that fair though? Because if I've got one more name than you.
That's why I said if you get BVAG, you win.
Okay, so my full initials, yeah, BVAG.
I'm making it fair.
Yeah, okay. Stressful. So yeah, anyway, so we're just basically just like literally at Regis all the time. So it's currently 6.
7.6 new, but
7.6,
because
and
mine are so niche, and out of the thousands of cars that we've seen, I've seen it twice.
Yeah.
We've now gone, if I get JJ, I get 5 points per JJ.
It's cheating.
Grow up. Oh, that's it. No, you just pull out, mate. It's absolutely no problem at all.
So yeah, it's pretty busy, I'm not gonna lie. And it's hot as well. It's actually it's like 24 degrees. It's hotter here than it's gonna be in Alaska. That's the update. We will update you when we are at the Airbnb and what it's like and what our plans are, because obviously Rob and Mum, God knows when they are going to be here. They was originally supposed to land at 3 and it's obviously 3:30 now, so.
I wanna tell you that I think you're looking just fine. I wanna tell you that I want you by my side. The way you move your body, the way I feel inside. I wanna take you for a ride. Wanna be with you. Do you want me to? Wanna be with you. You're the one that I want.
Okay guys, we're here. We're just bringing 3 TPMs up for the time being, TPM boxes, and then we're just going to make sure we can get in first just before carrying them all up. So we can only fit 3 on there. It took us ages to find it because the address wasn't correct.
Back this way. Lunches then through that door.
Is this where we just came through? Where are we?
No idea.
Oh, 43's there. Okay. This is like an escape room. Oh, it's all right, James.
No, it's not bad.
It's quite big.
It is.
Wow. So there's
Keys next to the sink.
okay. There's a bedroom in here, bedroom in there, and then this is the living room. Most importantly, is there a fridge? This is why we're here. Oh yeah. Okay. So this is exactly why we're here. Lovely. Make sure it's actually on. Okay. Okay guys, I don't really know where to put you, to be completely honest. I've just put you in the cup cupboard. So we've made it. This is a dilemma we're in. So basically, we've paid for this night, as I kind of explained this morning, that we wasn't originally going to be doing this. The original plan was we was due to go to Heathrow tomorrow and get my TPN delivered there, but we decided that it's just too much of a risk and we didn't want to do that. So we've basically paid for a night in an Airbnb additional to the hotel, so we couldn't get our hotel money back, basically to pay for the fridge. So this is costing us £180 for a fridge. Like, we contacted the hotel and asked them if there's anything they can do, and there wasn't anything. They said they can't do anything at all, like they can't give us a refund, they can't do anything. So I sort of like, I wouldn't say dilemma, but basically we've obviously got this accommodation and the hotel accommodation both paid for. So because Mum and Rob are going to stay in the hotel just because it's like nicer, and they've got breakfast, we just might as well stay there as well. It just seems silly to, because we're going to be with them all night, and then to come back here and then to go back there for breakfast in the morning and then come back here for my TPN again. Like, it just makes no sense. So I think the plan is we're literally just going to empty my TPN boxes now into the fridge, put the ice packs in the freezer, put my thermometer in there, and then head to the hotel, check in at the hotel, stay there for the night, have breakfast in the morning, and then just before, like, I don't know, like an hour before we need to get to the airport, we'll come back here, repack my TPN, and then get to the airport. Yeah, it's a bit logistical, I'll be honest, but it just is what it is. At the end of the day, we're still going. This is just what we have to do to make it work. And obviously it's cost us a bit more money, but as a kind of like, you have to kind of weigh up like what's worth it and what's not. So yeah, I'm still gonna unpack these 3 boxes of TPN now, just so that they're in, and then we'll go down and get the others, because that sort of like holder that I've got that we've just been wheeling in only holds 3, and it's a bit difficult to get another one because it's bringing that actual like wheels thing home, and trying to fit like 2 of them in your case would be quite difficult. So yeah, let's unpack this and go from there. Okay guys, one thing, sorry, I'm just gonna put it on top of the microwave. One thing that I need to be really careful of is to make sure that I open these in a way that it's not gonna damage the box, because obviously we need to reuse these boxes tomorrow for the flight. They're quite, if you've watched my channel for a while, the boxes, like, they're not amazing quality. They're literally just kind of like polystyrene. So I just need to be really careful with it. Oh, I think I've done that quite well actually. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to cut the 2 at the front there, and then I just need to kind of go over one side of it rather than
2. I pull into your driveway, it's a Saturday night. You look like $1,000,000 wearing that dress I like. You're smiling, but there's something missing in your eyes. Girl, I can tell that you have something on your mind.
Okay, the fridge actually isn't that big, so what I'm going to do is just take them bottom drawers out, because the bottom drawers aren't really in like a set thing, so I'll be able to get more in that way. One of the shelves are actually broke already, like obviously we didn't do that, but yeah, it's going to be tight squeeze, but it'll be fine. Okay doke, so everything is on the table now, everything is packed away in the fridge, and we're just going to leave this here to bring it back down tomorrow. But yeah, there's basically 6 of them, and I've just left the 2 bubble wrap for the ice packs on the table. James just having a little break because he, to be fair, has been driving for like 5 hours.
And then did some acrobatic stuff with your TPN boxes.
Oh yeah, so when I felt a bit sick, so I was just being sick, and he went down to get the rest of my TPN. I said to him, do you want the trolley? And he's like, no, I'll just carry them. 3 bear in mind they are heavy, like each box will be 5-7 kilogram.
Around that. So it's only 21 kilograms, but there's 2 pull doors, and when you have to try and balance them in an acrobatic style to open the door, I'm just thankful no one was watching. They got some funny looks.
So yeah, I think we're pretty much just gonna leave here now, really. There's kind of no point in staying here like longer than we need to, so I think we're just gonna leave here. Oh, this sofa's very uncomfortable.
I know, it's
hard, isn't it?
as well.
So yeah, we're not staying here, we're literally just, TPN's just here. And then we're gonna go to Radisson. And I am praying to God there's a bath, because me and baths.
Zen.
Seriously, I will have the best night of my life if there is a bath, and I can really like
cleanse.
Yeah, it's just unreal. I just don't have to panic at all about my line. I can just get in and just relax.
Yeah, what time is it now? It won't be long until, if hopefully,
yeah,
Mara Rob's flight hasn't been cancelled or delayed.
What are they going to do if it gets cancelled? We're first here in London, L-Town. We just spotted an arcade, to be fair.
It looks proper run down.
Yeah, but it looks like a proper arcade though.
Yeah, you're going to go in, it's going to be sticky floors. Probably spit and snot all over all the buttons on the games.
There might be some teddy grabbers though.
If there's a stitch, I can't be accountable for how much I spend.
Yeah, true.
A hammer. I am a child, it's fine.
Oh. Alright guys, we're gonna love you and leave you, and we're just gonna figure out what we're doing. But we're just really chill, like we're not stressing, we're not rushing. We're here, TPN's in. That's the first sort of like, not worry, but the first checkpoint for the TPN.
Yeah.
I'd say.
And it's in a chilled fridge.
Yeah.
Ice packs are in. They're now set for tomorrow.
Yeah.
All we got to do is waste time until we go to bed, wake up, come back, get it, and go to Heathrow to fly.
Okay guys, so update, it is the following day. Sorry if you can hear the telly behind me, but we've had the night in the hotel. It was a really good night's sleep. We've just been down, had a brew, breakfast, etc. Now we've come back up. We are just sorting the bags out, and then we're going to head back to the Airbnb, pack up the TPN, and then head to the airport. So yeah, I think it's a really nice hotel. Do you want me to do that for you?
It's alright.
Are you sure?
Totally unique.
Shut off.
There's a pen here.
How working class will it send your son to a private
James just doing his luggage tag. But yeah, we're pretty much sorted and ready to go to the Airbnb and pack all that. So we'll update you soon. But it's Seattle Day.
Summer's sorted.
Excited?
Yeah!
It's very early. Well, it's not really now, but it's 5 to 9, but we've been up since like 6:45.
Sponsored by
We both know it's too late, but I think you already know. 'Cause it shows that every time you're around, I try to stay on the low. But it grows, that crazy feeling that I want you here with me. I wanna push it on.
Okay guys, back at the Airbnb. I guess, moment of truth. Let's just make sure that... Oh, there's a smoke in it. Yeah, it does. It does smell of smoke. Okay, moment of truth. Please be frozen. Frozen? Yeah.
Go.
Whew, okay, ice packs are frozen. We can go away.
Okay. Just get them in.
I wanna give you a million things, 'cause isn't love what it's all about? And how to make you smile again, something that I wanna figure out. I wanna catch you like every time that you fall. I wanna give you the world that is outside your walls. If I was God, I would save you, take you where you belong. If I could, I would give something new, then I would have what it takes, make you feel like you're safe. 'Cause all I need is just someone like you, someone like you, someone like you. Yeah, I just need someone like you, someone like you.
TPN is secured, everything was fine. So it was worth £180 because the fridge and freezer was working. Obviously, if we turned up today and for any reason the ice packs weren't frozen, we'd have been going home. So first, I'd say this is a second hurdle that could have been a hurdle that we've passed. So
Starting route to Heathrow Terminals 2 and 3.
that's where we're going now.
Head east on Mobile Drive, then turn right.
It's really hot, and we've literally, well, James isn't, but I've literally got like my travel clothes on, so like hoodie, leggings, t-shirt, vest. I'm really, really, really hot, and it is 20 degrees. So yeah, we're going to the airport. Hello everybody, we have made it to the airport. We are in the meet and greet section, so I feel like we're just waiting to be meted and greeted. We're not sure whether we get out to be met and greet or do we just wait here to be meted and greeted. We don't know. But how was the drive in Heathrow?
You know what? Surprisingly, compared to other airports, I don't know, when you go to like Manchester, I feel like it's quite panicky because everyone doesn't really know where they're going. The road markings are all out. This was dead simple.
I'm glad you was driving though.
Boys, massive.
Massive. Like we're used to Manchester and Liverpool. They're the only airports I've ever really been to.
Yeah, first time at Heathrow.
Yeah, so we'll see. But before, this vlog is going to get quite long, so I think we're going to end this now, and then like our whole trip for Alaska, we're going to try and record as much as possible. We're going to include the fun times, what, you know, be honest about the difficulties of travelling with TPN and medical stuff, all of that. So just to kind of update you where we are now. So like I said, we're at the airport. My mum and Rob took 2 of our big cases, so they've got that, and then the only cases we have is James's and my TPN. So we're going to go through the airport. They've got an Uber, and then we're going to meet them in the airport. So as far as I'm aware, Virgin should know about all of my TPN boxes. They should have provided extra luggage. They know all about my labels that they need to print, all that type of stuff. So fingers crossed it's fine, because when we went to Florida, wow, that was hard work. Like it took us about an hour and a half to be checked in. It was really, really difficult.
Because you communicate with the airlines and not the people that work at the airport.
Yeah.
So the airline are like, yeah, we're fully aware of it, and then you get everyone's like, well, no one's told us.
No one knows about this.
So basically just random people turning up with multiple things saying, yeah, don't open this.
Yeah. So
boxes of polystyrene. It looks very suspicious, especially in an airport.
Yeah. So we're going to close up this vlog, so thank you so much for watching, and we're going to literally start a new one now, so just so we don't get confused. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you on the next vlog. Bye!